Hello class 11, this is part 6 and the final part of your text as you like it. So we have seen that Oliver and Orlando, they have reconciled with each other, and Oliver he goes to, we will see that Oliver will go to Eliana and Ganymede's house and will reveal the situation what had happened with him. The sincere sorrow of Oliver was so overwhelming that Eliana at once fell in love with him. Oliver, on the other hand, saw how she pitied him for distress over his misdeeds, and he also at the same time fell in love. So when Oliver explained everything, Eliana, that is Elena or Eliana, she fell in love, that is Celia, she fell in love with him. Oliver, on the other hand, saw how she pitied him for distress over his misdeeds, and he also at the same time fell in love, and he also fell in love with her. In the meantime, when Oliver and Elena were exchanging hearts, Ganymede, on hearing about Orlando's wounds, fainted. So when she came to know about Orlando's wound, so she kind of fainted. When she recovered, she tried to convince Oliver that she had feigned the swoon as Rosaline would have done, and had she heard about the wounds of Orlando. So when she was asked that why did she faint, he said that she just acted how Rosaline would have reacted listening to Orlando's wounds. But Oliver was not convinced as he perceived how pale Ganymede had been, and he said, "Well, if you did counterfeit, take a good heart and counterfeit to be a man. So if so, try to be a man." That is what he is trying to say. Ganymede replied that it was exactly what he was doing, and that she should have been a woman instead of being a man, and that she should be a woman, instead of being a man. Oliver returned after a long time and told his brother of swooning of Ganymede, and also of his love towards the shepherdess Elena. So Oliver returned and he told his brother that what had happened, how Ganymede had fainted, and his love for Elena. He spoke in such a manner as if he had decided already upon marriage to Elena. The way he spoke as if he had already decided to marry Elena. He also said that he would stay there in the forest and be a shepherd. He thought that he would stay there and be a shepherd. As regards his estate, he would give the same to Orlando as well as his home. And as of his property, he would give everything to Orlando. Orlando suggested that Oliver and Elena should get married the next day, and he would invite the Duke to their marriage. And Orlando decided that Oliver and Elena, they should get married the next day, and they would invite the Duke for their marriage. He also advised his Duke to quick to consult the same with Elena, and he asked him to ask Elena about the same. When Oliver went to Elena, Ganymede came to Orlando to inquire about his health. So when he went to Celia, Rosaline, that is Ganymede, came to Orlando to ask of his health. Orlando and Ganymede talked of how Oliver and Eliana loved each other for their first sight, and Orlando informed that his brother had gone to her to ask for her hand. They would get married the next day if Eliana was willing. He wished he could be also married on the same day to his fair Rosaline. Ganymede liked the proposal and said that if Orlando really loved Rosaline, he should have his wishes fulfilled. She said that she would try to bring Rosaline the next day by a special magical power which she had learned from her uncle. When Ganymede said, "Put on your best clothes and bid the Duke and your friends to your wedding, for if you desire to be married tomorrow to Rosaline, she shall be here," the fond lover could not believe his ears. So when they met, they spoke of how was the love affair of Oliver and Elena, and then Ganymede, and then Orlando revealed that he also wanted to get married to Rosaline on the same day, and Rosaline said that that is Ganymede. She said that if you really love her, you don't worry, I'll try to bring her by any magical power. So you should also get ready for marriage for the following day along with your brother, who is also going to get married to Elena. And this made Orlando very happy. He couldn't believe his own ears. The next morning, both Oliver and Orlando came to the Duke along with Elena. The Duke, surprised to hear that it was his own brother to be brought there, asked Orlando if he really the miracle could be done. As Orlando strived to answer, Ganymede came to Duke and asked if the Duke wills to give his daughter in the hands of Orlando, and he agreed. So next morning, Orlando, Elena, and Oliver, they met the Duke, and the Duke asked if the Duke was also very happy because he would get to see his daughter back. And then Ganymede asked if the Duke would want his daughter to get married to Orlando. He said that he would. The two sisters went inside inside the cottage and put off their disguise. And then they went inside the cottage and they put off their disguises. So they, from Ganymede and Elena, they finally became Rosaline and Celia once again. When all the persons were eagerly waiting for a miracle to happen, Rosaline and Celia entered in personas, and Rosaline threw herself on her knees to her father for his blessings. And when all the weapons were, ready for the miracles to happen, Rosaline and Celia, they entered, and everyone was, kind of shocked that how is it possible that they both are there. Rosaline then related the whole episode of the banishment from the palace and their adventure into the forest in search of their father, and then she related everything. The Duke wept in joy to get back his own daughter and gave all of them their heartiest blessings, and then he gave everyone their heartiest blessing. The two couples got married in the forest. The marriage did not have the splendor of the royals, but it was the happiest marriage. Yes, it was not accompanied, or it was not, not many royal people visited their marriage, but it was a very happy marriage as they could imagine. As they were having their venison and thought that they were nothing more to be wanted at the time, a messenger arrived to inform the Duke that his dukedom has been restored to him. So at that time, a messenger had come who told him that the dukedom, his place, had been given back to him. The usurper, enraged at the flight of Celia, hearing that the man of great worth was following the banished Duke to join him in the forest, resolved to put an end to this mystery. So the younger Duke, after Celia left, Frederick also wanted to join them in the forest. Thus he brought a huge army, and he wanted to execute and kill his brother. But then he met a hermit, and the hermit completely changed his life. He was completely changed by a hermit whom he met as he entered the forest. He thus changed, decided to spend the rest of his days in religious house after returning dukedom to his brother, the real owner of the dukedom. The first act of penitence was to send the messenger to his brother to restore to him his domain and the followers, as well as the lands and the revenues. And then, as he became a changed man, he first decided to return his brother whatever property he had and what he deserves. This news, as unexpected as it was, welcome and came at the time to enliven the festivity and rejoicing of the two marriages. Celia complimented her cousin on the good fortune which had happened to the Duke and wished her joy, though she was now not the two cousins. So they were not only the two cousins, they were sister-in-laws as well. So she congratulated Rosaline for the fortune being restored. The Duke now had the opportunity to reward the true followers who had stayed with him in the adversity, and the worthy followers were pleased to return with him to the palace of their lawful Duke. And the Duke was also very pleased to return to his former position. And this is how this was the happy ending of the story. So we see Oliver's sorrow, it overwhelmed Elena and they fell in love with each other. Orlando suggested him to get married at the next very day, taking permission from Elena if she wanted to. Ganymede promised that he's going to try to bring Rosaline back for Orlando, and at last we see that Frederick was a changed man because of the hermit. So students, along with this video you will get one PDF in the description box. Kindly write down the question answers in your class copy. Thank you.